Alright, I think we should be live about now. Let's see here, working on a couple of configurations here, so some things might be a little bit different. Hopefully everything's working as intended. Well, hello everybody! Welcome to the stream. It's been quite some time since I've seen you all again. Welcome everyone to the stream. Nikado, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Midnight Panther and Saka. Good to have you all here. Again, if things are a little bit rough this first time around, it is because I am trying a couple things out new with the stream configuration, so if there's any lag or any problems, then again, be sure to let me know. But, Alex, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. And I just wanted to give you guys literally a big welcome for joining the stream today. So, what exactly are we going to be doing? So, today, we are going to be, we are actually going to be drawing today. So, today's not an animating day, today is a drawing day. But, in case some of you are curious, you guys get to see some of the work that I've done for the last video here, I guess the welcoming video, to see what I've changed about my animation style and what I'm doing differently. And I kind of give you a backdoor look at some of the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. And after that, then we'll go ahead, draw, and then maybe take some requests along the way. Tank Bank, thank you for joining the stream. Good to have you. Scarpentray, I forgot pronunciations. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Nicomations, good to see you again. Glad to see everyone's back to the stream. It is great to see everyone again. Again, welcome. And again, let me know if there's any problems with the microphone, with the music, audio levels, anything like that. I'll be more than happy to fix it. In fact, today we're actually going to be doing the shout out for our animator first. So let's go ahead. In the stream today, we actually have a link for the featured animator. So, featured animators are now going to be featured at the start of streams instead of at the end, just to make things a little bit smoother, I suppose. Audio's perfect. Awesome. Good to hear. So today's feature is actually going to be for Animated Carl, and there's actually a very specific reason that I'm picking him as the feature for today. Is because his latest video, Stealing Ideas Carl Edition, which is based off of a good friend of mine who is the guy. He made a video ripping off his idea, which was part of the joke, but it actually didn't perform all too fantastically. And I wanted to give a little shout out for him, since honestly he deserves the views. The video was awesome. He did a great job interpreting all the different styles and putting his own flair on them. He has a great sense of humor. Fantastic video, fantastic channel. He's sitting at around the same amount of subscribers as me, actually, maybe a little bit more. But again, always gotta give shout outs to my fellow animators and promote where I see good animation. Zomix, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. And let's go ahead and take a little backdoor peek at our last video, shall we? Then we are going to go ahead and start working on some drawings for the next video, which, again, next video hasn't even had audio recorded yet. Like, I made the script pretty recently, and we're going to just be drawing some concept sketches to use for the next video. Hopefully we can get some full drawings done, and we can get a lot of progress done here today. Expecting the stream to hopefully be somewhere around 2.5 to 3 hours, but we'll go ahead and see as it comes along. Alright. Man, it's so weird. It's so weird working with the Adobe CC 2018, because I'm so used to 2017, and this one just runs so much smoother. It's really nice. Alright, so, to give a little bit of a sneak peek behind the window, I suppose, this last video that I was working on, I did a couple techniques that I'm actually not going to be using in the next video, for a couple reasons. For one, what I tried first was all the individual assets that you see here for the character, of course, it's the same as before. What I would do is I would render out each of the assets, which for some reason it's not letting me scroll to the... there we go. So, you can see here that the face is kind of in a weird position. You're like, what the heck is going on there? Well, what actually happened... Well, some of the frames got messed up here due to me renaming some files. But basically what I was doing is I would keep the animated character still while I animate pieces of the character. Then I would render a video and then try and animate the video so that he would move during the video. So if we can take a look here real quick. Here. So this is actually a rendered video with movements keyframed onto them. So you can see here that each of the individual pieces, there's actually movement for the character that's rendered as a video so that I can move the eyes as well as the body in the same shot. But yeah, that didn't work so well, unfortunately. Oh, take a look at that. Jaden Treasures, thank you for subscribing, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Now, the problem that I had with this is that the video would not work very well with Premiere. It was a big clunky video file that took up a lot of space, and it's just not going to work for me. So the majority of my videos are now going to be more of this style, where it's a combination of either my character's eyes, mouth, and eyebrows moving, or it's my character having the assets already drawn onto them and I just move the body around. So it's going to be a combination of those two for future videos, and I'm excited to start working on it again. Hey Alice, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. And again, Jaden, thank you for joining the stream. Saka, I miss you too. It's good to see you, buddy. And again, thank you everyone for joining the stream. It's great to have you here. So anyways, if to any of those who were not watching, basically we were just going over some of the methods that I'm going to be keeping for future videos, and we are going to be working on a new video that's going to be coming out hopefully by April 1st. There's a very good reason why, and I'm going to go over the script with you guys as well, at least what I've got done so far. Then we're going to start drawing it, so that's going to be fun too. So, what I just mentioned was that one of the animation practices that I was trying out with the full motion videos, which I actually think I have a render of somewhere. Here, let's see. Yeah, so as you can see here, I think this should be it. Let's see if it pops up. It's a pretty big video, mind you, so it might not work correctly. Let's see if it works. No, I think this is a broken render. Yeah, it's a broken render, but basically, what this video is it's a transparent video, which I overlaid on top of my other video and moved that. So as my character moves, I would have keyframes where the character's body would move, while the eyes would move pre-rendered separately. So that was, again, something I experimented with, but it's not something I'm going to stick with due to a plethora of different problems. And 11 viewers currently watching. Thank you for joining the stream. It's great to have everyone here. Did you manage to hit the ground running when coming back and making videos, or did it take some time to get back up to speed? If I was making videos the exact same way that I was like 6 months ago, then it would have been a cakewalk. Like, the problem was that it really wasn't that easy, mostly because I wanted to try out some new stuff, like for example some of the processes and how I make my videos, some animation techniques, I redesigned the character, and you know, just a lot of minor things that added up to about a month's worth of development time for the video, which is realistically not going to take that long for a minute video any longer, but it was just me trying out a bunch of different stuff and seeing what stuck. And I think I'm going to be a lot more comfortable with how the video comes along next time around. I'm excited for that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and actually check out the script. So, to those of you who are currently new to the channel, what we've done in the past is we usually split up the videos into one of three things. It's either we work on a script, which I've done for a couple videos, we draw, which is going to be for this video today, or it's going to be for when we animate. Starting pretty soon here, I'm going to be changing out the thumbnails for whenever I'm doing one of the three, but I haven't drawn all the thumbnails yet. Debbie, welcome to the stream! Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. How's about my Discord server? Again, I'm not too certain on how I'm going to bring back my server. If I do, it's going to be a huge overhaul. I want to figure out the best way to bring it back while I still have enough time to manage it. But again, once it does come back, then you guys are the first to know. How do you feel when VidMe was shut down? Oh, okay. I have to show you this screenshot. It broke my heart. Okay, hang on, hang on. Take a look at this. I think this should be it. This was the last screenshot that I took before VidMe got shut down. And it's terrible because I just started uploading videos to it. Like, I was so excited for VidMe when I found it. I was like, oh man, check out this amazing platform where, like, animators can start making their own videos without, like, all the constraints of YouTube. And then, like, 2 weeks later, it's announced that it's shut down, and I'm like, gotta be joking me, man. Like, come on. Yeah, I mean, the creators have said that they're going to work on a new project, which hopefully comes to something that's even remotely close to VidMe. If it is, I'm going to be so excited because VidMe was really cool when the time that I spent with it, it was really awesome. I want to try out loads of different things, like different animation programs and stuff, but I'm lazy. Amen to that, man. You know, I looked into other forms of animation like tweening and puppet animation and flash animation, stuff like that, and I still haven't wrapped my head around all that stuff. So, but that was definitely part of the month of coming back into this whole thing. Animators had a whole different category, which is really cool. No, dude, trust me, it was awesome. Yeah, I know. Didn't I find your video on VidMe too? Yeah, I found your channel on VidMe too. I find that funny. That was during like the 2 weeks that I was there. But yeah, broke my heart. I gotta be honest with you. So let's go ahead and take a look at a script here. All right. So right now the script is currently unfinished, but I thought you guys might want to know what this is about. So, this video I intend to get done by April 1st. I haven't really made that many details on Twitter about it yet, just because it's like in the pre stages. I mean, I'm not even done with the script yet, but it's in a good enough stage, at least for the start, that I feel I can start making rough sketches to get an idea of what I want to make. This video here is going to be about my first Game Maker games. So if you've ever seen Who Is the Guy, he made a video called Looking at My Old Game Maker Games, which I can actually pull up for you guys on the screen here. So this video right here, this was one of his older videos. I mean, he did make a follow-up to it, but I remember this video specifically, and he also made a video about stealing other people's ideas, which is why I made a script about a collab where I took his video, and it was gonna be pretty fun. It's actually a lot of fun to write, but I'm looking forward to getting some sketches down and get some ideas behind it. So again, here's a rough outline of the script. You're free to read it if you like. But again, I'm gonna be drawing all this, and I'm gonna be kind of monologuing over some of the ideas that I have behind it. So, hey Oscar, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. And it's great to be back. Blast from the past. No kidding, man. No kidding. Hey man, if you guys really wanted to see it, I could show you some of the games before I'm even done with the video, but trust me, they're not very good. I think they're reserved specifically to be laughed at. Gonna be honest with you, it's pretty embarrassing. But I mean, when you make something 10 years ago, then That stuff tends to age like sour milk. Covering my eyes, no spoilers. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if it's necessarily too spoiler-ish-y. Just because, again, I might make some changes here and there, so it's not going to be exact. So let's go ahead and start drawing. Let me go ahead and grab my tablet here, and then we can start getting this set. Oh shoot, you know, I forgot my tablet in the car. Hang on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, let's go ahead and connect this tablet here so you guys aren't staring at a blank screen for too long. And we're on! Alright, let's go ahead and do a test drawing here and see how everything works. Again, I've been trying out a couple different things regarding the settings on like the tablet and the stream and everything like that. So I want to make sure that everything's running okay. Oh, actually, we need to make a new file because we are making a brand new video. So we're going to go ahead and call this one Game Maker, just for now. Let's go ahead and make a test drawing real quick. Okay, it works. Everything feels fantastic. And in case some of you are unfamiliar with my workflow, which some of you are new viewers here, so I will go a little bit into detail on how I make my videos. So, the first step is always to write out the script. I always write out an idea that I have in like a very rough sketch form, which I actually have some rough sketches of my latest video, which I was planning to do before this one, which is going to be for another UPS video. So that's going to be a lot of fun to make. I keep my sketches in a separate folder here. Yeah, here we go. So you can see here that I always keep rough sketches of what character actions I want to be done at a certain scene. Without a whole lot of detail or coloring or anything like that. Usually I just write it in like a red ink so it's easier for me to write over it. For example, if I wanted to take, let's say this pose here. Let's say I wanted to draw that into a full image. I would write it over in black ink and then color it. So, for example, here, ooh, that didn't look good. Sometimes I'll make minor tweaks along the way. Usually I'll usually go back and refine it more. Just because I draw everything in a vector, I can go back and change lines around a little bit, make things look a little bit cleaner if I wanted to. But here I would add the color, I would erase some lines and stuff like that. I just think I lost my best online friend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Midnight. I hope everything works out for the better. Hopefully you'll be able to meet them soon. Question, Chritty. How would you rate yourself with drawing more detailed pieces, considering how simplified your art style is? I am no artist, okay? Let me put that first and foremost. I am not an artist. If you want to see my first drawings, which, probably is pretty scary, actually. This is what it started out as, so... That was my first character. Now, A, you'll notice that there are rough lines everywhere, so that's because I didn't know what a layer was. B, you'll notice that there is different thicknesses of lines, that's because I was using a mouse. And C, this was drawn only 2 months before this style. So, basically I've been learning as I go, and technically I've really only been drawing for like a few months. At least before I started to get comfortable. Now I feel like I'm getting a lot more comfortable, just because my style kind of reflects the things that I've learned for the last few months. But drawing other things is still really hard for me. I'm not trying to be an artist. I'm trying to be an animator. And I know that's kind of asinine to say, but my focus and goal isn't to make the best looking stuff, it's to make stuff that pops out at you, that's fun to watch, that's easy to look at. And I think I'm doing okay right now, but would I want better fundamentals in art? Probably, but I mean, considering how much time I already have on my hands, difficult enough to balance animating by itself, it's hard for me to take the time to learn how to do proper fundamentals. So I guess I'm not great at detailed pieces, but who knows, maybe if I gave it a shot. You've improved a lot in a short space of time. Well, gosh, I hope so. I mean, I don't think everything's changed, like, I don't think it's been a drastic change, but I think that I've improved little bits here and there. I think the best thing that's changed for me, at least in these last few months since I've come back, is how expressive my character can be. I always felt like I had a problem with how stiff my character always looked. And I think I've improved at least a little bit in that regard. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, that is a very rough, kind of thrown together image of a concept sketch I did. Now normally what I would do is I would save the document and I would take that image and I would stick it into Adobe Premiere. So as you can see here, all these little images on the bottom here are all handmade drawings that I just make into images and stick into Premiere. Then I keyframe each of the images to move at certain points. So here, it's just a still image, which I made bounce up and down. And then everything is kind of keyframed together. But it's not actual true animation. So, yeah, it's kind of a breakdown of how my workflow goes. Again, probably not the most sophisticated means of creating a video, but for those of you who have just joined the channel, it's something interesting to look at, I suppose. Well, let's go ahead and make our first sketch here. This is going to be our first scene, so we're going to go ahead and call it Scene 1. So we're not going to be using any vector layers for this, we're just going to be using red ink. And let's go ahead and take a look at the script here and see what we're looking at. Oh, it's in here. Scripts 2018. Alright, so the first part is going to be Sam talking about how amazing it is that everything's changed. Now, Sam's character is a it's a rigged character, and I don't know how to make my own rigs, unfortunately. So we're gonna just have to draw him looking a little bit more stiff and moving his arms more, kind of to represent his style. I might ask him to animate his own character for me, but we'll see. OMG, it is my boy, Chritty Talks. Well, it is the boy, and the boy is streaming. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you. Happy because my drawing tablet and laptop charger got delivered the same day as Chritty's stream. By the way, Crit, remind me, what mic do you use? For the streams, I just use a chintzy microphone. It's actually a, what's the name of this brand again? It's a Sods. Sods, it's like one of those, it's one of those Chinese brands, but it actually has a really good microphone, so it's a pretty good headset for 20 bucks. The actual microphone that I use for my studio mic is an XLR microphone. It's called a Bluebird, and that was kind of an expensive setup. Mr. Artist, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. And let's go ahead and begin with our first sketches here. So first, I kind of want to do some rough sketches of Sam and see how to design him. Or I guess who is the guy is his name, but he's a friend of mine, so I just call him by his first name. But let's go ahead and see how we can adapt him into my current style. So let's do a test drawing of my character. We're gonna do him a little bit bigger, just so I can get a little bit more detail. This is gonna be a rough sketch. Now, let's reference, let's take a snapshot of one of Sam's characters, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and take a reference from one of his images. I am not a robot, I promise. And yeah, there's been some weird activity going on in my network. I have no idea what it is. So, of course, we're going to be referencing his newest design. But, let's go ahead and... Snipping tool, that's what it's called, I believe. You probably don't remember me, but I'm Nimations. Oh, it's a new channel. Oh, okay. Hey, Nimation, welcome back to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. It's been quite some time. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Take that. Again, not the most efficient method. Stick that in Google Drive somewhere. And cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and just drag that. We're just gonna drag that. Ugh. We're just gonna drag that in. Work for me, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and draw a sketch for his character. And see if we can try and match it up. Hey, Repetitive! Welcome to the stream! Good to have you, buddy. It's been quite some time. Hi, everyone's coming into the stream. 10 viewers. Again, welcome everyone. Good to have you here. Kai! Hey! I'm sorry I missed you for a moment. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's see here. So his head's a little bit more elongated, I think. So I'm going to try it out a little bit longer. His eyes are fully round with, like, dots. Again, I might have to take some liberties here and change around his style a little bit in order to fit mine, but who knows? I think that the eyes overall need to be a little bit smaller. Let's see, so its hair is going to move that way. He has very interesting hairstyle, I gotta say. Will the server be back? Not until I can figure out how I want to implement it again. Again, I kept it on hiatus while I was gone, and it's not something that I've really planned around, I guess. Yeah, exactly. I want to wait a while before I come back to it, and I want to figure out a way that I can still manage the time to look at it, and watch over it and interact with it. I don't want it just to be dead and like it was before. Or maybe it will be. Maybe it's a smaller server. I don't know. Haven't figured it out quite yet. I'm surprised I didn't actually miss the stream. Yeah, it's great to have you here, Kai. Glad you can make it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. So he's gonna have his ear kind of sticks out this way, and his hair kind of falls back that. Or like that. Now again, I don't want to make it too detailed because I'm going to be drawing it every single frame. So if it's too detailed of a style, then I'm not going to be able to draw it over and over again. But if it's simple enough to where I can just like do a little bit of a drawing, or if it's simple enough but it still represents his style, then I think that'll work just great. Because Sam is able to, he's able to, well, drawing a neck is weird. I haven't drawn a neck before, at least not for one of these kinds of characters, but, he has his as a frame, or he has his as like a puppet, so he can put as much detail as he wants into it before he actually, animates it, because it's gonna always be the same puppet. So, kind of interesting. But, it's a little bit different for me since I have to draw everything. Now see, it's gonna look really awkward for me if his arms stick out like this. Like, if they look like they're on stubs, like with my style, and then I just move the stubs around, that's gonna be really awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just imagine this for a second. Like, imagine me animating this. That's just gonna look really awkward. So, let's try and make his arms look more natural as a part of his body. Again, a little bit short, I'd say. But, dang it! Stop having your character be so different that I have to draw different things. I am uncomfortable with change. There we go. Yeah, I heard Stephen Hawking died. I saw that on the on my web browser as soon as I pulled up the news, and yeah, I gotta admit, it's heartbreaking. My condolences go to family and loved ones. and he was a great man. I mean, it wasn't an unexpected death. He went at the right time, let's just say. He made great contributions to society, and he will dearly be missed. The more I look at your art right now, the more I think of Old Ben the Loony. Old Ben the Loony. Ah! Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I can see the similarities. Huh, go figure. So, there's gonna be a couple reasons why this style doesn't work. One, it's gonna be too detailed, actually, because again, we have to draw this over and over again. I think that it clashes too much with my style. Maybe because if I'm gonna be the one that's drawing this, it's gonna be weird if it doesn't fit my style. Okay, think of it like this. Let's say, for example, the odd one's out. Like, I don't exactly remember what he looks like off the top of my head. But like, if we had an odd one's out looking character, that was over here just chilling, saying hi, and then we have like a really realistic looking character with like hair and everything like that, with like proper proportions and everything like that, and it's just gonna clash. I don't know. If I want to implement him, I want him to look almost similar to my character, but not quite the same. I got some seriously bad likes, so I have no idea what's been talked on about the live stream. I'm just paying attention to the chat and trying to follow that. So far what's happened is we went over the process on how I make new videos, some of the script that I'm working on for video, and then I'm just gonna start drawing. So that's what we're working on. Big Len, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Why do people talk about most recent news all the time? I was trying to get away from stuff like this. I mean, that's inevitable. That's what the news does. I mean, these kinds of big stories hit the main hit main media, and then just floods everywhere after that. I mean, it's sad, but you know, media is less about telling important stuff and more about telling what will get clicks or sell products. Like, take a look at the Tide Bot incident. Anywho, K-Tunes, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. What's the video about? It's gonna be about my my old Game Maker games. I would just draw your version of his real life counterpart. Nah, honestly, I want to draw what he would look like if he was in my universe. So, like, my characters kind of are odd ones out-ish. Like, for example, here's a sketch of mine. Really rough. Don't really care what it's about. So, yeah, just, not 100% proportionate, not very good. But, it's more akin to a simpler design, kind of like James. So, I kind of want the design to represent that, rather than something more detailed like this. So, let's try it out as if I was drawing it for my own, like, my own universe. At least the way that my character looks. So, here's gonna be my character. So that's gonna be my character. So that's me. Is I, me. person. Now, let's go ahead and try and draw Sam as if he looked kind of similar to me. But not exactly. Is that why you don't draw females too complex? Actually, not true. My female counterparts actually tend to look a lot like my other characters do. So this is what a generic female would look like for me. And probably not 100% accurate. I haven't drawn them in my new style yet, so there might be some things that I'm missing. Nah, that looks weird. Normally I just draw regular lips for them. And what I would do is it's just a normal body, except I just go like that. Usually the arms look a little bit different. Shoulders are usually a little bit lower, etc. so forth. Again, if we're talking about my style, but like in general, yeah, I'm not good at anatomy at all, so I try not to draw realistically. Happy early birthday, bro. Oh, thank you. Girls are just curves. Curves are fun to draw. Well, I mean, my art is 100% curves. Like, look at all these curves. This is curvy. Look at all these curves. Curves. La 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 la, curves. I'm sorry I have to go. It's nearly midnight and I have lectures tomorrow. Can't wait for the video and happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Alice. I do appreciate it. And I hope you're able to stay up and not die of boredom from lectures. But yeah, anywho, enough of that. Let's go ahead and start drawing our other featured animator in this next video. So of course he's gonna have a similar-esque head. It's because all my characters have that roundish look to them. Eyes aren't going to be too astronomically bigger. It's honestly going to be similar in proportion to my eyes as if they were full. Of course, I don't know if I want to add the nose or not. I might. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So let's actually turn this around here. I guess I can't. I have no idea how to mirror that. Well, I guess we can. So let's just do our best not to get dyslexic. Man dressed as Elsa rescues Boston police wagon. Time on YouTube trending news. Oh man. That is awesome. And again, thank you everyone for watching the stream. It's really a pleasure to have everyone here. So much fun. Let's see. This is awkward. I really wish he was at the other... I don't know how to change his angle. Let me see if I can draw his hair just straight at the other angle. Then I'll interpret that, I suppose. I never realized how odd his hair is until I actually started to try and draw it. I guess that's kind of close. Ish. I mean, yeah, I guess that's kind of close. I'm going to share the stream. Oh, cool. All right. Well, looking forward to any new viewers that come from that potentially. Well, it's good to see you getting up and running again. Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy. Yeah, I saw your last video, and, yeah, I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, and, yeah. If you ever need anything, I'm here. Okay, well, I guess that's... Well... Let's see here. I gotta admit, I like the way it's looking so far. Yeah, I actually like the way that looks. I mean, not finalized by any means, but we're on the right track. I'm merging channels and bringing my fiance, and we're doing a mythological beast education channel. Talk about a change of genre. Crazy. Been playing any games recently? Quit. Ah, so cute. Really, only Hearthstone and... Is there any games we've been playing? By playing you mean like playing a lot of? Because I mean, I tried out Team Fortress 2 again after, what, 10 years, and it was fun. But, yeah, more nostalgia than anything. I haven't tried any new games, if that's what you're wondering. Welcome back, Sketch. I took the midnight train going any... I'd totally play that if there weren't such things as copyrights. Okay, so we're on the right track, because, of course, in my sketches I'm not going to make this as detailed. If I'm doing an actual, like, black ink sketch, then yeah, I plan to make these more detailed, but, for drawing the poses, I usually just do just like this, where I'll just have, like, the basic eyes. Really like that. Not a great example, but what I would normally do is I draw like just the emotions of the characters, and then I focus on adding all the details later. So this is the right path. Let's go ahead and see if we can simplify that more. I think I like the eyes. I like those eye proportions. Let's see if we can... Hmm. Still looks a little bit awkward when I do it that way. I've been addicted to Fortnite, sadly. As a lot of people have, my friend. As a lot of people have. Speaking to copyright, you have some pretty choice royalty-free music. Honestly, I just tried to find music that was the least distracting. My friend keeps telling me to get Fortnite because I have a PS4 and he has a PC, so those two platforms crossplay? Yeah, that's what I've heard. Cannot confirm, though. I've never played Fortnite. Some people are saying, oh my gosh. Or you might be saying, like, oh my gosh, yes, do that right now. But, like, to me, I'm like, okay, well, I have to invest all this more time into playing a game that I don't really want to play versus animating. The obvious choice is animating. Good, good. Looking good. That's starting to get simple enough for me to draw. I usually like to draw these big wavy lines because I'm usually when I sketch over, I usually just draw straight lines instead of like all these little arcs. I will go World War II though. Let's see how that goes. You mean Call of Duty World War II? Or well, I guess Battlefront was World War I. So yeah, I guess it is Call of Duty, huh? Yeah, I mean, have fun with the microtransactions, but I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on that one. Focusing on the drawing. Not so bad so far, I'd say. No, that's not quite. Not close enough, I guess. Yeah, I love Call of Duty World War II. Never been much for COD games, but it's something me and my boyfriend can actually play together. Oh, that's sweet. I mean, if you both enjoy it, that's the important part. Who likes Kirby? I do! I wish I could afford a Switch so I could buy the last one. But, yeah, I can't. I want a Switch for Mario Odyssey, honestly. This is coming along interestingly. Hang on. Let me try and see what it looks like if he had just like just not regular eyes. Just kind of out of curiosity. Well, let's see how far we strayed off from this, shall we? Okay, so... this is what we got. This is where it started from. I mean, almost got. There we go. Kirby is Bay for Super Smash Bros. Oh, it's so much fun to play. I love sitting at the ledges and just pressing B and just watching my opponents fall to their death as I take them with me. Oh, it's the funniest thing, and when we're playing 4-player free-for-all, and then each of us have 1 stock left, and I just suicide both of us, and then our friend wins. He's like, what the heck? It's too much fun. Kirby's like the perfect game. Kirby's just a fun game. Honestly, I could see Kirby being a mobile game. Like, I'm surprised it's not. It's just a really simple, easy to pick up platformer, good for children, and it probably convert really well to a phone. Like, you wouldn't even have to use like that Mario Run strategy where you force the character to walk in one direction. Like, it just naturally move over to a phone without a lot of effort. Will it come out on PS4? I need to replay Kingdom Hearts with my love. Yeah, it's actually, from what I've heard, it's going to be Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Don't know about PC, though. I doubt that. Best part about Kirby is if you lose him, you can say you suck and not be self-defeatist. Yeah. Everyone expects, like, new players to play Kirby, so... you could always use that excuse whenever you're hanging out in a party setting, I guess. Then again, I usually crush everyone who plays me, so they always feel bad, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just not on my A game right now." Yeah. Okay, well, so far I think we've been pretty successful, honestly. I hope we're not straying too far away from him, from the initial character design. Here, let me see what I've tried out so far, and see what we're looking at when I ink it and color it in. It's a little bit too high up. There we go. Marx is back as a playable character. It's a mode in the game, not a separate mode. The direct revealed Dream Friends. Marx is one. Yes, I saw that for the new Kirby game. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Man, if that was like 10 years ago and that game was announced, I probably would have lost it. But yeah. Now that money comes into a factor and I have to pay for things, including my own games, it's a tougher sell, to be honest. Maybe when I do get a Switch, I'll pick up the next Kirby and just play it as I go. Who knows, maybe that'll change the experience instead of having to dedicate time and sit down on a console. Don't know, maybe, but it's worth a shot. Okay, let's go ahead and try out a black ink sketch of this. And again, 7 people currently watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I'm glad you're all enjoying this. It's been a blast so far. Had to do laundry, back now. Have you guys seen the Infinity Train short? Yep. I don't know if there's a new one that came out, but I saw the original one, and I want, please give. Okay, thanks. I would very much appreciate it, Cartoon Network, if you decide to pick up an actually legitimately good show for once. Sorry, salt. I don't feel any animosity towards Teen Titans Go. No, that'd be silly. Why would I ever? Why would I ever? That'd be silly. Scribble Ninja! Hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. And thank you so much for the happy birthdays. Not yet, and dang it, I just blanked happy birthday. Don't worry about it, I forget people's birthday all the time. Heck, I can't even remember people's name half the time. Trust me, if you try and make me remember somebody's name, I will forget it the moment you ask me. Before you even tell me the name, I already forgot it. Uh-oh. That's a no bueno. No. I'm not asking for very much. Did I mess it up? Oh, I did not. Did I? Nope, we're good. Cool, cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and color her in. Basically, all my favorite animators are straight, and I'd like to see an LGBTQ one. You know any? It's a good question, actually. You know, I don't really think I paid attention that much. I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter that much. But then again, I guess it's a matter of preference. I don't know. That is gray? Why is that gray? Is it gray? No, my eyes are just going bad. Figured as much. About time. Wait, why did I color gray? Ah, darn, not a bad habit. I colored it gray before realizing his hair is brown. When you draw one character for too long. Cartoon Network greenlit it for 2019. Oh, really? Ah, hype! I hope. Is Rebecca Sugar straight? I don't know. That's, gotta admit, that's pretty interesting. I've never really drawn normal skin color for a character. Came out, interesting. Here, let's try this again with a different color palette. Try it out with my color palette. Interesting. it is really interesting to try working with a new character that you've never drawn before. Gotta admit that much. Huh. Well. Assumes Steven Universe is bad in your eyes. Heretic. Now, Steven Universe is pretty cool. Needs to be updated more, but, you know. Cinnabitty is by... Oh. Never knew that. Coolly, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Honestly, Google animated coming out videos. Google animated coming out. Animated coming out video. Oh, I thought Google made a video about coming out. I was like, what? Let's see. So he has a blue shirt. Yeah, it looks odd without his colors. I gotta admit that much. That's cute. Maybe he would appreciate some fan art. That's basically what this has become. Let's see where we started off from, just to make sure I'm not going too far astray here. It is pretty simplistic. Maybe the hair needs to be a little bit shorter. Well, I think we made interesting progress, I'd say. I could see this being an animated character. Let's just say that much. And we have been streaming for an hour now. Dang! Man, craziest thing, so much time flew by just for me trying to make this maybe character happen. Holy cow. Alright, well, time flies. Well, again, thank you all so much for sticking around as far as you have. It's good to have you on the stream. No, wrong color. Right color. Race. Race. Well, that's fun. I like that. Maybe it could be a little variety never hurts. Layers. Yeah, I should draw the proto sketch before I do that, huh? Yeah. Don't want to mess up the pose or anything like that. This is fun. Hey 8-Bit, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Time flies when you're drawing maybe characters. Yep. That it does. A lot of the time just goes into experimenting with new stuff, I guess. Well, that was fun. Alright, so now we've at least got a proto-sketch of who is the guy, and we are going to be most likely using that for the collaboration if I end up animating him. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I forgot I even have tea here. Yum. Concept creation is fun, but it's a long process we all know too well. That is true. That is definitely true. So, Chritty, have you heard of Kinky Jank? No, never heard of him. Not familiar. Alright, cool. So let's just stick this actually all in a new folder here. We're going to call this prototypes. Proto. Actually, I like to call it concepts more. Concepts. And away you go. Alright, cool. So for the meanwhile, we're not going to be using a very detailed sketch of Sam. Because again, generally whenever I draw a sketch, I like to just draw the expressive details first. So that way, I have an idea of what expression to draw. When it actually does come to me adding the character in and making the final lines. I like how the maybe character is all happy and then your character is looking as excited as ever. Yes, my character is always excited. Look how happy he is. And that is a happy camper. He's so happy to have all you here. That's a happy camper. Concept, GG autocorrect. GG. Gotta go with the keyboards, bro. Why use autocorrect when you are using the correct method of typing in the first place? Okay. So if I'm gonna be drawing his concepts, I want him to reflect the way that he would normally look in his videos. So let me go ahead and take a look real quick at the way that he moves his character, just to get an idea. Now, you see how he has a... Now, see, he's generally... Hang on, let's pause here. So, generally speaking, let's do like a screen sketch. So, generally, like, you'll see that the way that he moves his character, he uses rig animations. So, like, here, 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 and parts down here. Here, all have like different rigs where he can move it as he pleases. See, I don't have that, so I'm not sure if I want to try and emulate that with his like movements, but I'm thinking that I could try it in a scene, like just try drawing him as if he was like really kind of stiff-ish, or I could try incorporating something more close to my style, which is a little bit more like, I guess because I have the ability to go frame by frame, it usually looks a little bit more expressive. So let's go ahead and try a little bit of both. Alrighty, Big Len, it was good to have you on the stream, and it was great having you here. Looking forward to the next time. Junkie is a new channel who's a voice actor of Gumball. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he's great. So maybe I'll look into that. So first it starts off as him saying, wow, I'm going to be honest, out of all the videos on my channel, yada yada yada. Okay, so I'm going to keep the script open on my end, just so you guys don't have to see that the whole time. If you guys want to see, like, guess in the corner or something. I don't know if you want to do that, because it would look like obnoxious, I guess. Just be like down here, like hello. But I'd rather keep it off to the side. All right, here we go. So first scene, wow, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Out of all the videos on my channel, I really wasn't expecting this. So I guess we're gonna have him look a little bit more shocked. It's weird trying to draw the expressions of another person. It's because it would look more stiff, almost. I'm always used to drawing such exaggerated proportions and expressions that it's weird kind of toning that back a little bit. Oh jeez, his lip syncing must have taken centuries to finish. Wait, he has a YouTube channel? BRB subbing. Yeah, it looks I might check him out actually. He's from Amazing World. He's probably pretty good. Let's see. Also, Butch freaking Hartman as a YouTuber. Yeah, I know, right? That's so weird. It's almost like, it's surreal thinking that Butch Hartman left Nickelodeon. It just like happened so suddenly. Just like, boom, gone. Like, I know it's something that probably developed over years and years of like disagreements and conflict. Maybe they have different ideologies. Maybe Nickelodeon expected different things out of him. It's always a possibility for those things, but it's just, how do I put it? It's just kind of weird, I guess. I wasn't expecting, or I don't think a lot of people were expecting that. Especially since he's just so famous for being one of the most iconic cartoon creators in Nicktoons. Like, he made like Very Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Tough Pup. Like, I mean, and like his later two weren't all that great, honestly, but they were distinctively his style, and I don't think it's going to be seen in Nickelodeon for quite some time. But if he makes success in YouTube, then sure, I'm all for it. Hey, 8-Bit, welcome back to stream. Good to have you. Recent news again, my favorite. Honestly, it's... Oh. He's a pro at clickbaiting. Oh yeah, totally. He always has a distinctive pose where he has like his arms bent or something. That one. I think that's how it goes. I love that pose of his. It's fantastic. I always find that pose so funny whenever he does it. It's just like it's almost like it's not quite natural, but it's kind of, it's just funny, I guess. Go away. I do not want, no, I do not want previews. Alright. Butch also has a podcast as well. That's interesting. I've never heard he had a podcast before, but... Also, who remembers Chalk Zone? Oh, man. You know, I totally forgot about that cartoon not long ago until somebody, I think, called Supersonic LZ talked about a Lost Chalk Zone episode. And I was like, Chalk Zone! I remember that! And, yeah, flashes of nostalgia. Been waiting to talk about this with other YouTuber animators. How hecking weird is it to have a YouTube feud involving someone from the animation community? It's not even a feud, just freaking... I'm not one to involve in this stuff because I think it's completely asinine and stupid, but a lot of the times they're not even feuds. They're YouTubers trying to milk views out of the system by making controversy. They're doing the exact same thing that, like, media does. They just stir controversy, trying to get more people to watch their videos. Like, for example, if people who watch Odd Ones Out see that somebody as big as Rice Gum starts a controversy on Odd Ones Out, regardless of the substance, as long as that is a talking point, then everyone's gonna hop on the bandwagon, and all of a sudden now you've got like millions of views for a completely pointless topic. But hey, it makes money, right? No, yeah. It's hard to know if Rice Gum was actually joking because he talks like that in every single one of his videos. I mean, if he was making it explicitly obvious that it was a joke, then it wouldn't have come across the exact same way as every single one of his other rants. But again, not my not my cup of tea. Let's just say that much. Okay, let's see what we're getting back to. Wow, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Out of all the videos on my channel, I guess he would go like this, where he'd bend his head back a little bit, looking at this direction. Finger. all of his movements generally tend to be more stiff, so it's really weird trying to do concept sketches of a character that doesn't actually move all that much. But I think I'm getting okay. Ta-da. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, that was a genuine accident. Oh no, it wasn't a genuine accident. That's right. Yeah, that was an interesting case. If Rice was serious, then he would get way more. I don't know, man. Again, not my ballpark. That's almost the same thing as trying to stir like controversy. Controversy and fighting aren't my thing. I'm all about peace, love, and happiness. Look how happy I am. Look at this. Look at this happiness. Look, extra big smile. Look how happy that is. That is a happy character. See, look. Smiles, happiness, and sunshine. I'll even make a rainbow. Whoa. Sparkle, sparkle. Look at all this happiness, guys. Be happy. It's so happy! Look at this, there's even a sunshine. Look, even the sun's gonna be smiling. Or intently glaring. Fact here. Got our psychopath son here. I lust for blood. Yes. Okay, enough of those shenanigans. Anywho, here we would have like show YouTube video. I agree with Crit. Let's just all appreciate the rainbow. Yes, everyone should appreciate rainbows. Rainbows are amazing. Let's see here. So, really wasn't expecting. I really wasn't. This time we can make him look a little bit more expressive. Since he usually likes to tilt a lot, we would draw one pose. I have to be careful because I'm getting into the habit of making other people's characters pose the way that I do. I would normally put my arm out like that. Go like that. That's more like my character is always more rounded, so I should try and stray away from that as much as possible. At least thinking about the way that I want him to pose. Genuine question for everyone: what is your favorite YouTuber? That is an impossible question to answer, my friend. That's like asking me what my favorite movie is. I don't have a favorite movie. I have favorite movies. A lot of them. I mean, but at a time I answered JonTron, and I still think he's one of my favorites. But seeing how many YouTubers there have been in the, like, to me, the YouTubers that resonate the most in my memories are the ones that take the most effort to make the best videos possible, rather than making a bunch of videos that are all equally entertaining. Because it's hard to make your videos stand out when they all, I guess, feel similar-ish. not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know, when you think of my favorite YouTubers, I always think of like Ego Raptor, John Tron. I always think of like Rubber Fruit. I guess no, Rubber Ninja. That's right. Rubber Fruit is another animator that I enjoyed. Kitty 0706. But like, I guess that's all older era YouTubers. So kind of call me somebody who's like kind of obsessed with nostalgia. But it's true to an extent. I do enjoy those older YouTubers just because those videos stand out the most in my memories. But then again, that might be a little bit of nostalgia playing on that. But yeah. How do you sketch a circle so good? Honestly, I have no idea. It sort of came to habit after doing this like a million times over. Like, I just started using less of my wrist, which always makes awkward circles, and just started using like my whole arm, and that just made circles come more naturally. Also because, you know, my character is like 95% circles and waves. There's like not a straight line to be found on this. Like at all. Do you see a straight line? I don't see a straight line. Chritty is my favorite YouTuber streams. Oh, that's so sweet. Replace everything after V with... Huh? Oh, is that a YouTube link? Easy, Devi Animation presents. Yes, obviously. I'm sorry, I made that way too complicated. Devi, you got it down, buddy. I know Raptor was like OG animator who didn't animate and barely watch. Yeah, but you see, that's the thing now. That's the mentality that's changed in YouTube. A long time ago, it used to be didn't matter how much you uploaded as long as the videos were good. People would click on good videos because those are the ones that would get the most clicks and that would earn the most money. But now it's more akin to how many videos can you make in a time period that are high quality, which is not a bad thing. It's just that's just how it happens to be. Everything adapts and changes, but to me, videos that like it's kind of like watching a good movie, right? You wouldn't want to see you wouldn't like if a year and a half took somebody an hour and a half worth of movie to make, or 2 years took an hour and a half worth of oh, my apologies. My dog is being a dog. Sorry about that. My dog is it's being a dog. Penny! No. Somebody's doing some stuff outside. Hang on one sec, guys. Anywho, back to my train of thought, which almost derailed. Well, yeah, side has a point. It's only storytime animators, which is not a bad thing, but the reason why is because there have to be cuts made in order to produce videos in a timely fashion. Like, if animators had all the time in the world to make videos, then we wouldn't have storytime animations. At least that wouldn't be a standard anymore. You know, it'd be a... Oh, goodness. Hang on just a sec here. Anywho, petition to let Chritty's dog co-host the stream. Co-host? You mean host, right? I have 2 dogs, yeah, know the feel. Alrighty, 8-bits, good to have you on the stream, and 12 viewers currently. Thank you all so much for enjoying the stream. It's good to have everyone here, and again, to all the new viewers here, welcome, welcome. He does, but it's been down for a while. Gonna be a while till it's back up. So anyways, yeah. The point is that if the environment for YouTube was more encouraging of single high quality videos, then that's what people would generally make, and that's what would be the standard. Like for me, I would be taking a lot more time to be making like a really high quality video, but that takes like months and sometimes even a year. I mean, heck, if you guys remember the SpongeBob SquarePants anime opening, it took that man like over 2 years, I think, or like a year and a half to make that video, and then it got demonetized because it had copyright material, and then all the people that did reaction videos on it earned all the money instead. Like, and they released more frequently. Like, what took somebody a year to make took other people like 5 seconds, and that earned them more money. It's just the environment that we're in. It's tough to compete. But for me, I don't really care about that since I'm not in it for the money, but you know. Just interesting to think about, I suppose. Oh boy, I'm getting off track. Don't let me ramble, I ramble. Chritty's thought on the KKK? KK. It's K. It's a lot of Ks, actually. I make people ramble. Ah, Debbie, you didn't have to delete that message, it's fine. Chritty's the best, he's nice, awesome, and kinda cute. No homo feelings, bro. No homo feelings back. Let's see. Appreciated for the comments. Let's see here, so... He's like, all this video really wasn't expecting this. Now, I usually get in the habit of drawing too many frames, which takes me too long to make the video, so I might have to cut some of these out. But I always just draw rough frames just to get an idea of how I want the character to move. And then I go back and make any changes necessary after that. That looks a little bit off. I think the head is too big. Maybe the eyes are too small. No, head is too big. That has to be it. No, go. Oh, wait. I do not want you on the screen at the same time that I draw. I wish people who made real animations would get more popular like Hot Diggity Demon. Aw, man. If he only uploaded his brain dump like series more frequently, he would be like multi-million. But he's doing pretty well, I think. He's just been inactive. He has a formula down, though. I hope he keeps it up. At least comes back to keeping it up, I guess. What kind of doggo do I have? It is a purebred dachshund. Little weenie dog. It's the cutest thing imaginable. And this is the point where I would shift, like, scenes. So actually, I'm going to put scene 2 here. Because this is going to be, like, a single drawing of, like, past Sam freaking out since Sam, or I guess who is the guy, generally tends to like to switch between scenes a lot. This one's just gonna be of him being in his past self, being like looking at the computer like in awe. You're really awesome, bud. Yeah. I have a German Shepherd Rottweiler and a Lab Pointer. Oh, cool. Hey, Kowalski. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you back after some time. Welcome, welcome. I imagine him looking at a computer here, and the next scene would show like the amount of views they had on like one of those old like cathode tube monitors that Windows XP had. Dun 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 dun. Search bar. Two. Doesn't really matter about the details, but yeah. It's like 4,000. Whatever. But that would just be like yeah, something simple. Just to show. On to the next scene. I have pet it, and it is indeed cute. Has he made other content? I have no idea, honestly. I haven't really looked into the case. I just know that's what happened. It's pretty sad, honestly. Like everyone re-sent it out. Like they took the video and they distributed it without his permission everywhere, and they just didn't earn any money off it. That's as far as I understand about the case. Let's see here. I actually want him to be standing straight in this shot. Or like at an angle-ishness. He's generally looking like a little bit off from the camera. Because he's always either right or left. He's never like straight looking at the camera. Oh yeah, I've been drawing all this time and I didn't even save the file. That might be important. Let's see, what exactly did he say? Might be a little bit odd of a mouth to use. Kind of his default standard pose here. So I'm gonna ramble for a second. I have a video idea in my head, but I can't freaking make it. The only thing that's stopping you is right now. Like, you have every capability to try something new. Like, yeah, it takes a little bit of effort and work. You have to look up videos to learn what you're doing. You have to fail a couple times, and you're not going to be good at it at first, but, you know, more effort that you put into trying to be better, then eventually you're going to get to a point where you're comfortable. I mean, heck, I'm still not comfortable where I am. But, I mean, again, look where I first came from. Like, you wanna, like, this is where I started. Remember that. And this, yeah, this took me a month of planning to make. That one layer mouse sketched garbage took me a month to figure out how to make. No joke. But, the point is that you have every capability of doing what you want to do, as long as you have the inspiration, or as long as you have the dedication to do it. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself. You have all the resources in the world to do it. Just try and stay motivated, and think about what you want to do. As if you ever made an animation channel, what would you want to say? How would you want to be? Like, what do you want to do differently? What do you want to do the same? Give it some time and think about it. Like, that's why this animation surge has come up, is because this is a perfect medium to get testing in the water with. Like, it's easy enough to make where anyone can start and then just branch out from there. So, heck, I mean, even if you fail the first couple times around, just get back up on your feet and keep trying. Because you'll eventually get to a point where you'll be comfortable with what you make, and that you'll enjoy what you're doing. Still better than me. Well, I mean, again, takes time. I'm not even good. Like, I don't even know why I should be the one saying this. I'm not some seasoned veteran artist. Like, I've only been doing this for, like, half a year. No, I've been doing this for close to a year now. But I guess I took a half a year break, so technically more like 7 months. Chritty for mayor forever. No, do not involve me in politics. I do not want that controversy. If I was in politics, I'd be just like, meh, do what you want. That would not go. That would not end well for me. Let's just say that much. What the heck? What's that weird little blotch doing? How did that get there? Was that there the whole time? Welcome. Okay, well. Alright, yeah, that's not supposed to be there. Chritty, be our therapist. I have to get paid to do that. My upload schedule is trash. You're talking to the guy who took a 6-month break to make a 1-minute video. I think you're probably better than me. Let's see. It's weird trying to make a character look stiff with my art style. Still not. I've been streaming for a couple hours. I'm still not comfortable with this. Ugh. Mark Scob, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. I'll pay you in drawings of lizards. You gotta be careful with that, man. Too many of those, and I might be giving away my whole. I might be giving away all my money I have in the bank. Never get enough of those. Hey, Chritty, did you get a new phone in the last few months? Nope. Same old, same old. Still that garbage Samsung that lasts half a day on a charge when you don't turn it on. Man, you guys gotta stop being so distracting. I'm trying to work here. Just kidding. Thoughts on the Florida you know what? Well, I guess that kind of conversation is a little bit how should we say, outside scope of this stream. But yeah, we've been feeling it here in Cali. So let's just say that much. I was gonna walk out of class, but we're in the middle of a quiz, so. Wait, you mean like right now? Oh, you mean like when that. Oh. Ah, gotcha. And. And I cannot do hands. So used to drawing mittens. I mean, I guess I technically can do them, but it just looks a little bit odd. Honestly, like, the way that I'm drawing, like, who is this guy right now, is just about as expressive as it gets. I mean, I love you, buddy, but you can only do so much with a rig. Then again, you can also make videos like 5 times faster than I can, so, touche. Okay. Just been trying text you, so when, yeah. At least I think. I don't know. Is your back getting better? Yeah, I mentioned in my last video that, or I guess, like, if you looked at my last video, I had, like, an extra, I guess, bonus unlisted video where I went over all the stuff that happened in the last few months, and, I mentioned that my back was getting better, but it's still not 100%. Like, for example, I can't sit down for more than a few hours without having to stretch again, and stuff like that, just because, again, sometimes I deal with some physical pain, and that's bound to happen after getting rear-ended by a company truck. Holy cow. Crime and Nitley. Some people gotta watch what they're doing with giant machinery. I'm glad you're getting better. Aw, thank you. Wait, you had a bonus video? Yeah, at the end of my video, there was a little info card in the top right corner and a description, link in the description at the below. It was just kind of like a 16-minute, like, no footage, like, just me talking over stuff. 100% only agree with drawing mittens. Hashtag hand gestures are for nerds. Yeah, it was in the description. Yeah. It was in the description or in one of those info cards. I didn't really make it a full video because it really wasn't supposed to be. It's just something last minute that I tossed in just because I thought some people might want to know. So it's interesting trying to draw with hand gestures, I must say. Don't know if I'll be keeping that in the final sketch, but you know, kind of an interesting idea. Well, again, you're not obligated to. It's just if you want to. It's entirely up to you, Sketch. 10 out of 10 Mario gameplay. I know, right? I wish it was my gameplay, but I don't have a good setup to record gameplay footage. Besides, it was sort of a last minute thing. Again, I tossed it in there like for an hour. And Kirby, a game with a bleeding. Sonic.exe? Is that what you're referring to? Gosh, I hope not. There's so much cringe there. It's an odd looking pose. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. This is the part where the whole scene starts to shake, and then he's just like, what the heck? It's like, what? Man, 2 hours on the stream. Jeez. You know, it's still weird thinking about how long ago it was since I last streamed like this. Almost feels like it's been like, what, a couple days? It's actually been like 5 months now. Has it? Hang on, let's go ahead and take a look at that actually. That sounds interesting. Let's see here. So, we're gonna look at my old live streams. The last time I streamed myself drawing, September 30th, 2017, the day that I released my my intro video. So that means it's been 5.5 months. Jeez, wow, crazy. I'm actually gonna go, but have a good day and stuff. Bye, and I try and tune in to all your other streams. Oh, thank you, Side. Well, it's been a pleasure having you while you've been here, and I hope you have a great day. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. Gonna be stop being lazy and set up my drawing stuff. Gotta be careful with that. Being lazy is something that people fall prey to, including myself. This week's actually kind of been a little bit of a lazy week for me, just because I'm still adjusting to a lot of different stuff regarding my work and everything, so... Save that. This is like when the whole stage moves. So like, let's pretend that this is the stage area. This whole stage is being moved. So you can see here in the next scene. The joke is that I'm actually taking his video. So I imagine myself like in a contractor suit. Not quite that pose, though. Let's see, so I would move a little bit. Say, for example, like that. I don't know. It's nothing close. But basically, I'd be wearing like a little contractor's belt. Wearing a little hat. What are the hats that contractors usually wear? They look something like that, don't they? Close enough. And then I'd be wearing like a little contractor suit, sleeves. And then in the background would be self in the back here. Tiny me. Like, hey. And then over here, I would actually have like one of those like this would be like the whole stage. And I would just be like taking it on a crane. So just imagine like a giant crane grabbing the stage. And that's like his video. And I'm just like taking it. I'm just like taking that with a giant crane. Directing it where to go. That's gonna be so much fun to draw. By the way, who remembers Brawl in the Family? It was an awesome webcomic. I don't remember that one, honestly. I have seen a couple of webcomics, but that's not one of them. I'm pretty sure they're out somewhere in the world as mythological. I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere in the world as a mythological beast. Do. Not quite like that. Herder. Alright, I draw that in more detail, but I'm just imagining there being like a studio building as well. Like, I don't know, some kind of studio building. And then just like the crane bringing over the whole box here. And then it would be another scene entirely where it's bringing over the crane. Let's just draw another scene here where I'm telling the crane to stop. Of course, this will be lower down. More like this. And the joke is that they drop it into a set, and then I'm like directing his video instead. So that's gonna be fun. Let's have him looking down like, what the heck? What the heck is going on? Thumbs up here. Scene 4. Enter. Hey Ethan, welcome to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Have you ever thought of being a storyboard artist, Crit? No. Thought never occurred to me. Never really considered any of the arts to be anything that I want to go for as a career. Since I'm going into business as a career, this is just sort of a side thing for me, so I never really put that much thought into it, let's just say. But it is interesting to think about, I suppose. Again, I just like to do these rough drawings just to kind of get an idea of what I want to do for the actual final product. These are never close to what they're supposed to look like in the final product. Hey, Sketch, welcome back to the stream. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. And let's go ahead and put this on a stage here. That's just like a generic stage. And the next scene gonna be the box falling. I'm just imagining him like grabbing onto the side of the video. Chritty, when did you get the flu? Did you get the flu while on break? I did. I got the flu. How long ago was that? Like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. And this might be the point where like he would be, where it would be like in a perspective where it looks like he's in the video again. Like for example, he's getting up here. Ugh, wrist is starting to get tired. Whew. Yeah, flu's pretty scary, not gonna lie. Oh man, this has been so much fun. But I think in about, I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes, should be about when the stream is over. Usually 2.5 to 3 hours is my cap mark, and unfortunately got some other work to take care of still regarding school and the likes, so that should be about a good cutoff time. I think that 2.5, 3 hours is enough work. That's it. What do you guys think? Layer below. This is the point where like spotlights are gonna shine on them, like. Let's just say it looks like. What would it look like? I think it would look like this. Actually, it'd be from back here. Oh no, that's not good. And this is where I would be on the director's chair, like looking all snobbish. I imagine myself like... First change that. Did he respond to what I previously said? My phone internet access at the moment is that of a potato. Wait, what did you say? I thought I did. What, did I miss something? Maybe I did. And also, 8 people currently watching. Thank you guys again so much for enjoying this stream. We're just wrapping up the last 10 or so minutes. Then we'll take a little bit, after this next sketch here, we'll take a little bit of time just to chat, relax, enjoy each other's company, I suppose. And then we'll wrap up the stream. And then, yeah. Again, I'm going to try and make this a weekly thing. So hopefully I'll get enough time to do that. Future plans for exactly what day and what time will be coming soon. So make sure to keep your guys' eyes peeled on that. And, yeah, so we'll talk about that in just a moment, when we're going over all the, I guess over all the fun stuff, which is at the end of the video. I asked if when my reband is more established, would you like to come on as a guest and even offer him to be a lizard man of sorts. Well, lizard man. I mean, I might be interested to look at it. Sure. Again, I'm always interested in new things, so... What does a director's hat look like? You know, I'm curious. I'm gonna look that up. Like a generic looking director's hat. Is it like a beret? Is that... Oh, pfft, I don't want to buy one. I guess it's one of these, huh? Yeah, I guess so. We can draw one of those. Guess it kind of like goes like that, I guess. Never actually drawn one of those before. Well, you learn something new every day, I suppose. That is a strange looking drawing. Oh boy. When you draw for too long, then you start to get tired and lazy, and I'm starting to get tired and lazy. Yeah, try and draw that properly soon. Ugh. What's your favorite song, Chritty? I'm gonna listen to it while I clean my room. Favorite song? Well, I mean, anything from Coldplay, like old Coldplay, is usually pretty good. But, as in terms of like a favorite song in general, man, that's pretty hard. Gonna have to get back to you on that one. I imagine there being like prop lights here too. So like, what is it? Whatever, I'm too lazy to look up a reference. I think they look something like this. Or maybe that's just a flower. That is probably a flower. They look something like that. I know they do. Who needs references? Only professionals like myself don't need references. Action. And that's gonna be fun to animate. Alright. Alright, so I think that we should be good here. Alright, so I think that ends our drawing segment for now. Maybe we could take a little bit of time to relax, hang out, chat a little bit, I suppose. Breaks are never a bad thing. Ah, boy. What a day. By the way, sorry about the repeat question, just working on 3G with my phone. Oh boy. Yeah, that's never fun, honestly. I can hardly stand 4G, and well, you know. Coldplay Viva La Vida it is then. Yeah, that's a pretty good song. Probably one of their better ones. Smash for Switch trailer at this time of the day, outside E3. May I see gameplay footage? No. Oh boy. Uh-oh. It says that we're on red here. Are you guys experiencing any connectivity issues? We shouldn't be experiencing any connectivity issues right now. It says red for some reason, but again, let me know if there's any problems with the stream, guys. Oh, it's that was a bit odd. Hey, did you guys experience any lag from the stream just a moment ago? It said that there was connectivity issues, and I went ahead and restarted it, and now it says everything's okay, but interesting. Well, it's been a fun. If I cannot, then we are going to be working on that, and after that, then we're going to be working on the next anime video, which I will discuss in more thorough detail later. At least I don't think so. My data is always trash, so won't know for sure. Well, yeah, no, that was really weird. It showed a bunch of drop frames on my end, and there was connectivity issues, but I didn't see anything wrong with the stream. Well, I guess it's, yeah, I guess it's a little bit weird. Well, I guess this is about time that we wrap it up to a close. Again, thank you all so much for joining me on the stream. It's been a pleasure, really, it has. I've just enjoyed streaming again after so long. I mean, hopefully, try to keep it entertaining for you guys, but hopefully you guys enjoy the new format a little bit. Things are a little different from before, and I'll try and improve things along the way and see where that takes us. And again, guys, it's been such a pleasure. I really enjoyed streaming again. The stream has been pretty chill. When's game night? Again, gaming and game nights, Discord, all that other stuff. Still haven't fully figured out how I want to bring that back in, but as it stands, animating, drawing, those types of live streams, I fully intend to continue doing that for some time. And yeah, it's again, we'll see what happens, but right now, still getting my bearings back after being gone for so long. But again, it's been a pleasure, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you in the next live stream. And again, if you ever have any questions, you can always just leave a comment in the chat, or you can always comment on one of my videos, like, subscribe. Always appreciate the support. Thanks, guys, and see you later.